Okay, it is Wednesday, October 2nd, and I just had my first 2 classes at Emile Zola High School, and now I am at the laundromat washing my clothes, and there's nobody here, which is nice. And the class was the first class was all boys, and they would not shut up. But I did have other teachers with me today because it was the first week, and I'll be working with them. So next week they'll split the class in half, and I'll take half of the class. And all I do is just try to make the students talk. I don't have to I will plan lessons of things for them to talk about and activities to do, but I don't have to give them homework assignments and give them tests and things like that, because I'm working with another teacher who does that in the regular class time. And the second class was a bit better, but they were still quite chatty and like high schoolers, but it was okay, and I think it will be better once they're split in half and when I'm a little more used to it. I've never done any kind of teaching before, so it's really weird for me to just be like pushed in front of everyone and have to do it, so hopefully I'll get used to it. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish doing my laundry, which is going there, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do the rest of the day. Okay, so I just got back and I laid all my clothes out to dry, and I've opened the window, so hopefully that will help. The machine got them pretty dry, like none of them are sopping wet, so it spun them out pretty good, so hopefully they will dry pretty quickly, but I don't really need them to until maybe Friday, so they have like 2 days to dry, and I think that should be enough. Good morning, it's Thursday, October 3rd, and I had class this morning at 8 o'clock, and it was pouring rain and thunderstorm, and I had to walk there, and it was very terrifying because I had my umbrella because I didn't want to get wet, but there was lightning, so it made me nervous, but I survived. Then I had 2 classes this morning, and they were a little difficult. They weren't very talkative, and I asked them if they like English, and most of them said no. So none of them had any questions for me or anything, which is very different from the first classes that I taught. They all had a ton of questions, but I don't know if it's just because it was the morning, they were all tired, but I just made them all introduce themselves. I introduced myself to them, and then we did a little lesson about travel. And basically all I have to do is come up with lesson plans to make them talk, just so they can practice speaking and speak to them and correct their pronunciations and grammar. So it shouldn't be too complicated, but just a lot of them didn't want to talk, so that was a bummer. Other than that, I went to the office, which is just downstairs beneath my apartment, to fill out some paperwork, and what else did I do? Oh, I have to get my birth certificate translated, so I had emailed the lady about that on Tuesday, and she replied to me, so I emailed her my birth certificate, and she's going to translate it and then send the translation to me in the mail, so I hope it will arrive by next Thursday, because that's when I need it for. And yeah, and then I made some photocopies that I have to send to the French immigration office. So I'm going to do that, and it's Thursday, so one of the teachers told me there is an open market downtown on Thursday mornings until 1 o'clock, and it's 12:05, so I'm going to go try and check it out. Okay, so I just spent about an hour and a half exploring the city, and I went up to the train station to make sure that I knew how to walk there. I can take a bus there too, but it's about maybe a 20-minute or 30-minute walk to go there. So then if I can't take the bus, I can just walk. So, and I went to the market, and I don't know if they were not all set up yet. It looked like a lot of the stands were like half set up, so I don't know if they were taking them down or putting them up. But I did buy one thing. I bought some strawberries, and it was €3 for this little basket of strawberries, but I mean, they look delicious, don't they? I wasn't even gonna really buy anything, but they looked so good. So yeah, so I bought those, and now I'm going to finish my paperwork for the French immigration office and go put it in the mail so that it can be sent out. Alright, so my clothes are dry, which is good, and I just went and put my French immigration papers in the mail, so that's good to have that done. And now I am going to find a taxi number, because when I was at the train station, there was a lady there, and the train station was closed from 12:30 to 2 o'clock for lunch. Like, everything is closed in France around that time. And this lady just arrived here in Hennebont, and she needed a taxi, and there was no taxi numbers anywhere there. And I didn't have one, and so I thought I should have a taxi number in my phone in case I ever need one. So that's what I'm going to do now. And then it is 2 o'clock right now, so after that, I don't know, I'll probably make dinner, and, well, not right away, but later tonight, and then I have nothing else to do tonight. So if I do anything interesting, I'll let you know, but I think that's going to be it for today. Alright, bye.